They need to be held accountable.
It's been more than 2 weeks since the start of the school year, and we are still hearing from you that Madison school bus service just isn't working.
Our Braden Ross spoke to one parent today who says his son won't be getting back on one of those buses until he sees some change. Braden, what happened here?
Well, this parent told me his son was left to hitchhike home after his bus dropped him off at the wrong stop, and he knows his story isn't unique. That's why he's still fighting for accountability.
This was his first time ever on a school bus.
Tylor Schumann wasn't worried when he put his 10-year-old on the bus to the first day of school.
My wife and I walked him over there and put him on the bus and said goodbye.
When pickup time rolled around, he waited at the stop for an hour.
I wasn't worried. It was, it was communicated that they were going to be a little late, and that just happens. That's not a problem.
It wasn't until he saw his 10-year-old ride by in the front seat of a stranger's car that he knew something was wrong.
I started running after him, of course. They made it up to the corner where he had them stop, where he knew where he was, at the corner of our street. When I made it in the house, was falling apart in tears.
It turns out his son had been dropped off at the wrong stop with no idea where he was.
By the time he knew he was in the wrong spot, the bus was gone.
He had to ask a neighbor he didn't know for a ride closer to home.
This is a kid who self-rescued. We should not be waiting until one of these kids gets lost, or worse, until we do something about it.
Even though his son attends a private school, state law requires the Madison School District take care of the school's busing. He contacted MMSD that night, but Schumann says it wasn't until he threatened to go to the media that the district responded.
The ball was dropped by Madison Metropolitan School District.
Although his son made it home okay that day, Schumann says he hasn't ridden the bus since. And until things change, it'll stay that way.
The only thing that's really going to change this is if somebody's held accountable financially, or if a kid actually gets hurt. And this isn't something that we should be doing that. Not in Madison, Wisconsin. Madison deserves better.
Now, the Madison School District responded to the situation in a statement to News 3 Now, saying their investigation took longer than normal because, quote, this regrettable incident involved a school and a student unaffiliated with MMSD. MMSD spokesperson Ian Folger also told me the district's relationship with the bus provider for a student hasn't changed.